Hello everyone, and Happy New Year! Today I wanted to take a moment to look back on 2019. There were many ups and downs throughout the past year, but luckily it started off with a high note. On January 8th, Dane laid the first egg of the year. It was quite a shock to me, as it was still quite early in the winter, but I am sure it's because of all the crazy weather we had been having. Unfortunately, not long after that, on February 13th, Spaghetti, our duck, passed away. It was really hard on me because he wasn't even a year old. The only reason I bounced back so quickly was because of all the other animals that I am so lucky to have. On March 2nd, we went to a local event and brought our cat Spirit and his brother Blackberry, whom we were fostering, in hopes of finding him a forever home. And he did. Blackberry was welcomed home the next day on March 3rd. I couldn't have asked for a better home for him, and in every picture they send us, you can tell Blackberry is so happy with his forever family. On March 4th, we had officially had Oliver and Bailey, the guinea pigs, for 1 year. It certainly feels like it's been much longer, and I can't imagine life without them. On March 15th, we brought Gabriel the duck home. He was 5 years old at the time and not being very nice to his flock. Gabriel now lives as a happy old man on our farm. On March 17th, the chickens turned 3 years old. They are such amazing birds, and I hope they continue to grow old on our farm. On the night of April 15th, Maggie May was having a hard time walking. That night, she went through a lot of pain, and the next morning, she was paralyzed. It took weeks of rest, love, and therapy, but Maggie May was soon back on her feet. I don't think anyone knew this, but there was no doubt in my mind that Maggie May was going to make it. Many people said that must have been so scary, but for me, it just took patience and love. I knew Maggie May would be here for me for many years to come. There was one very interesting animal we had on our farm this past year. Squiggle the tadpole turned 2 years old on April 26th. I believe he must have hatched in polluted water to have never turned into a frog. Towards the end of April and the beginning of May, my chicken Goldilocks went downhill very fast. Through the winter she was unwell, so this was no surprise for me. On the morning of May 6th, I noticed she was even worse. At that moment I knew she wouldn't live to see another day. I took her outside and she died in my arms. I'll never forget Goldilocks. She was such an amazing creature. From May 14th to the 24th, I was blessed to be able to watch some kits grow up. It was a wonderful experience. Life is so beautiful. At that same time, Gabriel was being bullied by the bigger ducks Spot and Masked, so we brought home Frost, a young duck who had hatched only a few months ago, on May 24th. At first, Gabriel was afraid of him, but Frost and Gabriel were soon inseparable. On May 21st, we officially had been taking care of Petra the turtle for 1 year. On July 2nd, Squiggle the tadpole passed away. It was a relief for me, as I knew he would no longer have to live as a tadpole. On July 9th, we took in an injured robin chick, which I named Jinx. I cared for him by feeding him every 2 hours, including nights. But it was not long before we took him to a wildlife rehabilitation center on July 26th because he had a dislocated hip. July 25th was Maggie May's 8th birthday and 5th year with us. She has changed my life so much, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. On August 20th, Spirit, the cat, turned 1. He is such a big naughty boy, but I still love him so much. On August 26th, Spot and Mask the ducks turned 1. On September 1st, Maggie May's adopted brother Ziggy has officially been living here for 2 years. What a crazy boy he is. September 2nd was Spot and Mask's 1-year anniversary with us. It's unbelievable it's only been 1 year. They're such troublemakers, but of course I still love them. September 17th was our 2nd YouTube anniversary. Thank you so much for welcoming us and helping us to grow. We hope we can only continue to grow more. On September 17th, I brought home 2 fallen monarch chrysalises. After weeks, one hatched on September 28th. It stayed inside for a few days, and on September 30th, I was able to release the butterfly. It was such an amazing feeling to be able to save an endangered species. I will never forget that experience. October 17th was Spirit's 1-year anniversary. I can't believe I got this fluffy noodle cat over a year ago. I love him to pieces. November 26th was Spirit's brother, Carmel's 1-year adoption anniversary. He was renamed O'Malley, and he lives happily with his new sister, Harley Quinn. On December 18th, Ziggy turned 6. He's quickly advancing in age. Time flies so fast. Christmas was wonderful this year, even if it was green. All of the animals enjoyed their gifts and relaxed on that warm winter day. So here we are now. Yet another year has passed by, and it seems it did so fast. Thank you everyone for being here, and we hope you will continue to support us. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful year of 2020.